welcome back to the Spoonie Stitcher channel. I'm Shannon the Spoonie Stitcher, you're inside the stitchery, and it's a vlog. What have I finished? So, a while ago I made the Woobles Fox as a test to see how the Woobles kits were. If you want to go watch that video, I will link it up here somewhere. And, we had Valentine's Day. And I wanted to make a cute little couple for Valentine's Day. So instead of doing like something huge, I just took my little foxes and I made them Robin Hood and Maid Marian. So yeah, this is just the Wooble pattern. I made it in worsted weight yarn as well. This is the Wooble yarn. And then I just gave them both hats, which I made up in my head. I don't know how I did it. I'm sorry, I didn't write it down, but yep, I made them Robin Hood and Maid Marian from Disney's Robin Hood. We were invited to a lovely family's house for Easter, and so I didn't get to make housewarming gifts. So I decided to, write them a thank you note for inviting me, and also I included these little cross bookmarks. Part of this is a pattern I found on YouTube, and the rest I made up in my head. So yeah, made little cross bookmarks. I thought that'd be cute. I also did, this was a while ago, but I made something out of this book. I have not done a flip through because yeah, it's really hard to show you guys without actually like giving away the pattern. So I have no idea how I would do a flip through on this, but it's okay because I don't recommend this book. Sorry, I do not recommend this book. This is what I made. Y'all will be so shocked. Of course I made the corgi. So this is the corgi. She is cute. I hate this, but whatever. She's fine. She's cute. Here, we will put her there. You guys can look at her. But this is not a beginner book. And you know why? Because the color changes are literally defined. Here. You want to know how you do a color change? An underline. After seeing words and words and words on paper, the underline doesn't stick out to you. It is not easy. I mean, it is literally like under a tiny bit of the pattern. You can miss it easily. This is not a beginner book. I don't care what people have said in the past. This is not a beginner book. This is a intermediate. If you do well at paying attention, get this book. If you have problems with focus, don't get this book. I could do a whole review on this book, and I might. It isn't the greatest. There are other cute books out there. Use those. And then also I tested the Hobie toucan yarn, and I made a little ice cream scoop. Love this yarn. Go watch my full review on all the cool things about it, but Hobie, thank you for this yarn. They didn't send it to me. Just thank you for making this yarn. This yarn, you're going to see this on the channel. I didn't think I would become a chenille person. Hobie's making me a chenille person. Second place. Actually, third. Juicy Couture. Oh, yeah. Except for the price, Juicy Couture is amazing. I have a review on Juicy Couture, by the way, on my channel. But I also have a review on the toucan yarn, and it is amazing. I love it. I love it. I'm a toucan fan. I also finished for my friend her little scarf to put in her hair for her to Disney bound as Sorcerer Mickey for her birthday at Disney World. So, gotta mail that to her like now. And that's all the things I've made. Okay, what am I watching? Palm Royale. Oh, Apple TV, Palm Royale, love, 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 love. It is so good. Now, I will say I'm watching it through VidAngel because my family, we are not a fan of lots of curse words. We're just not. It's just not us. So we are not a fan of overuse of curse words and certain words especially. And so VidAngel takes all of that out. So I can just watch this without fear. But yeah, there is language. There is sexual content. Again, VidAngel can cut that out as well. You can safely watch Bridgerton with VidAngel. This is not sponsored, but VidAngel, if you want to sponsor me, I'm a huge fan. Yeah. I love VidAngel so much. Anyway, Palm Royale, the costumes, I'm in love. The storyline is so good. You don't know who's good and who's bad, and I love it. I cannot explain this show any better than this. A woman wants to join the ranks in 1960s Palm Beach society. To be part of the Palm Royale, you have to know people, have a name, all that kind of stuff. And that really was popular back then. So the main character is played by the fabulous Kristen Wiig, probably one of her best characters she's ever played, in my opinion. She was made for this part. I love her in this part. She is the woman who wants to climb the ranks in society in Palm Beach. And other fantastic people in this show are Allison Janney. I can't say anything about her except, whoa. Carol Burnett. She's barely had any time, like, actually on screen, but the time she's been on screen, I'm so glad she's back on TV. I miss her so much. I love her. Just the rest of this cast. Okay, this is not really a spoiler because their names are in the credits. So Laura Dern is in this show, and her father in the show is Bruce Dern. So they're actually a father and daughter playing a father and daughter. Just, I love that. I love that so much. It's so cute. So, yeah. If you ever saw the movie Support Your Local Sheriff, oh my gosh, I love that movie. I need to do like funny westerns that I absolutely love for Film Friday because there are some really great ones. I might do that. Anyway, Support Your Local Sheriff, he was Little Joe, and he was fantastic. And the moment Bruce Dern spoke, and you actually hear him speak before you see him, I went, I know that voice. I know that voice. And so, yeah. Ricky Martin, ooh, he's an interesting character. What is her name? She was in Las Vegas. Anyway, she plays Dinah something. And I don't know what I think of her character. I like her sometimes, and I absolutely hate her at others. So I can't talk about this show because everything is a spoiler. So if you have Apple TV, go watch it. Or, you know what? Buy Apple TV for a month so you can watch the show. It's so good. It's so good. I was going to start lessons in chemistry with Brie Larson, but this show is addictive. So, Palm Royale. I have been catching up with How to Get Away with Murder. I'm on season 3. I was on season 2 for the longest time. I just kept getting interrupted. It's one of those shows that I actually have to watch. I can't crochet and watch it. So, yeah, I have to have time to just immerse myself in the show. As a criminal justice major, I have thoughts, but also the writing is really good. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm watching that season 3. I think I'm on episode 11. They just found out who was under the sheet. If you know, you know. No spoilers. No spoilers, okay? I am also watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I just stopped. I was really binging through that. Oh my gosh, that is a great crochet show. That is a great crochet show. That's really hard to say because you can just have that on, and most of everything is not really visual, it's sound. And yes, I started watching the show because there's a corgi. I am not sorry. Somebody had told me about this show years ago, and they were like, you need to see this. And I was like, I'm not really into like a comedy cop show. And they're like, no, the cop stuff's really good. I'll stick with my dramas, thank you. And then somebody said, oh, by the way, did you know somebody owns a corgi in the show? So what was the show again? So I had to. Plus, I watched New Girl and Brooklyn Nine-Nine have a crossover episode, so I knew a little bit about Brooklyn Nine-Nine because of that. So I started watching that, but I stopped because I'm about to hit a 3-parter. And again, I kind of want to be invested in that, kind of like How to Get Away with Murder. I want to be invested in that part. So I stopped for a bit and like, I'm going to wait until I feel like, oh, I want to watch all 3 parts at once. So, you know, I'm making my way through Las Vegas. Oh my gosh, I love that show so much. I love it. Just, you can see the kind of things I like on here. I also like, you know, cute little Disney movies and stuff, but, you know, I do have an edge. That's it. This one's a short vlog, so thank you so much for joining me today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Yarn Zebra family if this kind of content floats your boat. And I would love to have you come back. Please leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys, even if you just leave me a hi or a heart. I just love knowing you were here. Remember to join the Facebook group and get exclusive content. It's free. They get bonus patterns, sneak peeks, voting, all kinds of stuff. Sometimes life updates. Yeah. So they get all kinds of bonus content and it's free. Link down below. Thank you so much for being here today. You all are wonderful. I love you all. Remember, life happens. Yarn helps. Oh. Yarn helps. And spoonies can stitch it up too. Bye.